Most of the more than 40,000 bars and nightclubs that we supply remain closed. The employees out of work and other lines of employment they create shut. In total, an estimated 100,000 people who were previously earning an income from Senator Keg beer were unemployed. We are concerned that the proposal by Treasury to reduce Senator Keg excise remission from 80% to 60% will take us back to this dark period. Coming during this period of low incomes as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has sparked a rise in illicit brew consumption due to the closure of bars and a severely depressed economy affecting the daily wage economy. We are currently losing to Kenya shillings 100 million daily in sales revenue, and we are struggling to meet our fixed costs, including the payment of workers. The impact of this change will be devastating to our trade and with increased unemployment, illicit brew consumption, loss of revenue for distributors and retailers, who directly employ approximately 130,000 people and 200,000 people indirectly.
We are one of the top 3 industries that remit taxes to the government without a lot of back and forth. Our tax is actually tax retained from the point of sale or the point of purchases. So it's not a group of people that do not want to remit taxes. We have been paying our taxes and dutifully doing so. However, we are appealing to the government in this duration of COVID, allow us to absorb the impact that the 74 days, and we project that we'll be out of business for another 1 year. Allow us and give us time as the economy, as the president said last week, as the economy is slowly opening up, for an industry and a sector as huge as the space that we are working in, it would do so much disservice to the youth, to the women, to the direct employment of 1.2, to the investments that the 66 distributors have done, which if you're to sum it up, an investment that the total distributorships have done is more than 5 billion. And that is a huge investment, which is done through financing. It's not money that we've gotten from our pocket. That is done through financing. So allow us, we employ and we are giving, and we submitted our prayers to the Ministry of Finance that you allow us and you hear and actually consider our memorandum. Allow us, the industry is opening up. Give us 2 years. 2 years grace period. We will have a discussion and we'll come up with a win-win solution for all of us.
The proposal to reduce excise duty remission on the fast growing Senator Keg sector will in one blow result in the following. 1, reduced demand for keg beer. 2, migration of consumers to the illicit sector. 3, major losses of income by farmers and the other value chain sectors. 4, loss of jobs. And 5, and most important, government will actually collect less revenue from this action. This, coming after the entire sector, is yet to come out of losses caused by orders to completely shut down our businesses as part of corona containment measures will be disastrous. KBL is our main trade partner, supplying over 70% of our sales content. These effects in KBL will finally come to negatively affect our sector as well. We in PERAK call on the Treasury to shelve this proposal. Any move that will result in increased uptake of illicit brews is bad for this country. Reduced taxation, these are fundamental principles. If you reduce taxation, you will increase consumption. When you increase consumption, you will increase your sales. When you increase your sales, the government will collect more revenue. And this is a win-win scenario that we would like Treasury to maintain.
When we traveled this road before in 2013, and the government reduced the remission of excise tax, we saw what happened. And for a road that we traveled before, I don't see, and it never reached us anywhere, I don't see why we should travel that road again. So I would really request the government to rethink its position on the excise, remission of excise tax, and to learn from the lessons of 2013, and know that the only beneficiaries, if this proposal goes through, are the illicit alcohol manufacturers who do not pay any taxes to the government and whose products are actually a health risk to the population. So it's my humble submission that this proposal should be shelved, and especially coming at this time when the industry is reeling from the effects of the COVID-19, I think this is the wrong time to even mention such a proposal.